Hi, I'm Sandra, the creator at Sing Play Create, and I'm sharing today some music activities you can use with a story song. I'm using the song Zoom 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 from the Sing Play Create Kids Music Channel. This is an 8-minute long activity song that you can use as a music activity in your classroom. The links are below, and there is a freebie you can get with all these ideas in it. It's a free download on our website. There are so many different ways that we can use this video in your classroom. Today, I'm going to be showing some ways that we'll be singing and playing instruments. The video is divided into two sections. The first section, which is 8 minutes, is the story and the song, where the kids will be singing along, and then there'll be sections where they'll be playing the instruments. The second section is just the lyrics to the song. And so you can use that section first if you just want to practice singing. It's at the end of the video at about 8 minutes. The first thing that I'll do is to teach the kids the song. So we'll go to the lyrics section of the video. Now, when they're singing zoom, 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 we're going to the moon, I'll have everybody sing that part. Then the song goes into, we're going on a moonwalk, and there is an echo for each of those lines. It's like going on a bear hunt. It's that song. So then you'll have the kids echo on the going on a moonwalk, going on the moonwalk. So you want to divide the class into two groups and have one be the call and the other be the response. In the video, there are 6 different action words that we're going to use, and those will be the action words that we'll also be playing instruments on. So I will go through and focus on those action words next, and in the freebie there is some cards that you can use for each of those words that actually have instrument pictures on them, so the students will know what instrument to play for each of the action words. The action words are lift off, and then the next one is zap. And the next one is boing. And then digga, digga, digga. Then roar. And then zoom. Those are the 6 action words that we're going to be using in this video. This is the fun part. We're going to start using some instruments, and this is where it becomes very interactive, and you'll have to make some choices about what instruments you're going to use. Also, are you going to put all the students that are playing one instrument sitting together, or do you have enough instruments that they can all have one of each of the 6 different instruments that you'll need for each of the action words? So those are some things you'll want to decide before you do the activity. And I've done it both ways. And so, just what works best for your kids. Also, which one will work best for the age group. So in kindergarten, it might be better to put all of the drum kids in one group. But in 3rd grade, 2nd and 3rd grade, each student could possibly have the 6 different instruments in front of them. And this is really flexible. You can use whatever instruments you want for the 6 action words. You might have a vibra slap in your classroom, and you can use that. Or you might have a big gong, and you can use that. So those are just some fun, different ways and things that you can figure out as you do this activity. So here's my suggestions. So the first word is lift off. So we'll use a hand drum or a thunder tube, whichever you have would work. Then for zap, I'm going to use bells. Zap, zap, zap. There's an asteroid in our path, and so they're going to use a jingle bell for that. Then for the next one, for boing, 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 we're going to use rhythm sticks. Boing, boing, boing. Low gravity is showing. And you can come up, if you want to make up an ostinato for those parts, you could do that. But for me, I just want the kids singing, boing, 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 low gravity is showing. And that's all they're going to use. And then they put their rhythm stick down. And then they'll sing the song. Then the next action word is going to come up, and that action word is going to be digga, digga, dig, and they're going to digga, digga, dig. Astronauts on a rig. Digga, digga, dig. Astronauts on a rig. And that's really fun to say. Digga, digga, dig. All right. So they're going to use a maraca or a shaker for that. And then for roar, I'm going to have them use a tambourine. Or if you had a thunder drum or a gong or something loud, you could use that too. Roar, roar, roar. All right, that'll work really good for the roar sound. And then for the Zoom part at the end, I'm using what I have. I have a triangle. And also some of my choices are determined by how many I have because I want as many students playing instruments as possible. So it's just going to be zoom, zoom, zoom. We flew to the moon. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We got home by noon. They can play along with that part of the song. So again, some things to consider are how many instruments do you have? How many people you want to play instruments? Do you want to group the instruments and the kids together? Or do you want all the students to have their own set of 6 instruments to play on the action words? So then after I've decided those things, I will go through the video and I will actually skip through the parts and teach them, or just use the posters in the freebie and say, okay, here's the word zap. What do we do on zap? And then they'll play zap. What do we do on Zoom? Then they'll play Zoom. And then I will put it all together. And we're ready to sing all together. We're ready to sing Zoom. We're ready to echo sing on Going on a Moonwalk. And then they're ready to play the action words on instruments. This is going to keep everybody involved. It's super interactive and lots of fun. There is one other section of the song that we're going to use an instrument on, and that is the countdown. In between each of these 6 action parts of the story, there's a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can do this 2 ways. You can start off by having them say 10 very loud or fortissimo, 10, 9, 8, and then get pianissimo, 1. Or you can do the opposite. You can start off pianissimo, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. And so they can do the countdown with some dynamics in it. So now we're playing instruments, we're singing, and now we're doing dynamics. This is why this is such a fun music activity. So now we have all the pieces to our video and we are ready to put them all together. We're going to be singing, echo singing, playing actions, and then countdown using dynamics. That's going to be 6 sections of that. So what you can do is you can do 1 section at a time, short activity, and then you can also do the whole video. What I would do is I would do a section maybe over each section or 2 over 2 or 3 different class times. And then we could put the whole thing together at the end. This would be a really easy way to put it in with some of your other activities, and it would help the students learn and really feel confident about what they're doing. Don't forget to get the free resource that is on the Sing Play Create website that has the presentation and these activity ideas in it. I think your students are going to really enjoy doing this story song. It's a fun activity. It's interactive. We've sung, we've played instruments, we're learning about dynamics, we're working together. It's a great class activity, especially for the end of the year, and it works well with Star Wars Day if you're doing space activities. I actually want to know how this worked for you in your classroom, so I hope you leave some comments below if this worked for you or if the freebie is what you needed. I love feedback and it helps me create and make resources that work for you in your classroom. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video. Let's keep kids moving and learning with music.